we have now dear Madhusudanji, who will introduce about Grama Bharati and its activities and the people who has been phenomenal in helping this particular conference for conference arranging. So I request Madhusudan Garu to please come.
नमस्कार ग्राम सेवा राम सेवा बस्ती सेवा भारती सेवा मेरा ग्राम मेरा तीर्थ these are not the slogans, it's a practice of gram bharati and it is a rural development based organization. It's an NGO registered in 1996. Since it is working in 1996, and a man behind this organization is a simple wearing and simple looking, a 45 kg of personality who relocated a village which was flood affected on the river Godavari, say Gurreula. That entire village he himself relocated from the flood effects, and is a founder of this Gram Bharati, and it is a brainchild of Sri, is none other than Sri Akutota Ramarao Garu. I request him to come on to the dais. And the present president Sri Stambadri Reddy Garu is outside, is in some work. And Sri Vishwamitra ji. Sri Vishwamitra ji is an retired registrar from IFLU, English and Foreign Language. Is a coordinate, organizing secretary of Gram Bharati. And Sri Karunakar ji is a general secretary. Is working in a government organization. I request him. And Sri Lingam ji is working in Usmania University and is the treasurer of this organization. And Sri Srinivas Reddy Garu, who is a retired employee, is not here, is in some other work. And Sri Narsimha ji and Krishna ji, they are involved in some other work. They are not here right now. And Sri Raja Reddy Garu is treasurer of Karimanagar district. Please come on to the dais. And Sri Satyanarayan Reddy Garu is the chief advisor of this organization, is an High Court advocate. Please come on to the dais to introduce himself. And this Grama Bharati is working since 1996 in various villages and took up 200 villages right now. And there are more than 25 villages are model villages, and some of the villages have been mentioned in the brochure which I supplied just now. And it is also working in a social service activity, that is there in Krishivanam Mariguda. There is an hostel, Avasam. It is meant for orphans. Orphan boys are there, and some of the boys are semi-orphans, and some of boys are orphans, and very poor background of this economical and social poor background. They are there in the hostel, and right now there are 50 inmates are there. From that, 12 boys came over here to help in this activity, in this session, a 2 days conference. And I also request them onto the dais. The boys are taking the blessings of Sri Palekar ji. This Avasam is named as Acharya Nagarjuna Balura Vasati Gruham. It is in Krishivanam, spread over 20 acres of land at Marrigudam village of Nalgonda district. It is far away to 65 kilometers to Hyderabad from LV Nagar. That these boys are cultivating there, this natural farming. They are producing the vegetables, and there are a mango garden. And also there is a goshala of having more than 10 cows, and the milk will be used in that ashram, and the vegetables also a self-sustained ashram that is. Now we are planning to procure paddy also in that. Very recently we dug a borewell, it was a success, and it will in the future we will procure the paddy also there. Away sung by the boys. అందరు ఉన్న ముగ్గురు పాట పాట అందరు వెళ్ళండి ముగ్గురేనా
ఏది రాణి గాంధీవం ఏది టంకారం ఏది నీరన తూర్యనాదం ఏది ఓంకారం ఏది ఓంకారం చంద్రగుప్తుని రూపుదిద్దిన చాణక్యుని చతురదేది జగద్గురుతకు రంగులద్దిన శంకరుని ఆ ప్రతిభ ఏది ఏది నీది ప్రతిమ ప్రజ్ఞా జ్ఞాన సౌరభము ఏది నీది ప్రతిమ ప్రజ్ఞా జ్ఞాన సౌరభము ఏది రాణి గాంధీవం ఏది టంకారం ఏది నీరన తూర్యనాదం ఏది ఓంకారం ఏది ఓంకారం గ్రీకు హోనుల పీకమరచిన భీకరంబౌ శౌర్యమేది శతకుశానుల పీకమలచిన శ్రీకరంబౌ ధైర్యమేది ఏది నీది వీర విక్రమ గణ పరాక్రమము ఏది నీది వీర విక్రమ గణ పరాక్రమము ఏది రాణి గాంధీవం ఏది టంకారం ఏది నీరన తూర్యనాదం ఏది ఓంకారం ఏది ఓంకారం బానిసలమై బ్రతుకులిచ్చిన ఫలితమే ఈనాటి దుస్థితి ఇరుగు మరుగున దాగినదిరా నిప్పులా మనలోన శక్తి నివురు తొలగను దెట్లు కలుగును పరమ వైభవము నివురు తొలగును దెట్లు కలుగును పరమ వైభవము ఏది రాణి గాంధీవం ఏది టంకారం ఏది నీరన తూయనాదం ఏది హుంకారం ఏది హుంకారం ఎత్తరాణి గాంధీవం వెలుగెత్తరాణి దేవతత్వం కొనరా పాశుపతమై చీల్చరిపురుని దిష్ట వ్యూహం విశ్వగగనముని గురవేయగ విజయ కేతనము విశ్వగగనముని గురవేయగ విజయ కేతనము ఏది రాణి గాంధీవం ఏది టంకారం ఏది నీరన తూర్యనాదం ఏది హుంకారం ఏది హుంకారం
Thank you for the younger generation, and these are the this generation and these people actually have helped in many activities which are actually which kept this particular program running. I mean, what all you see is the food serving, the housekeeping activities. This people have done. So these are the phenomenal in conducting this particular program. Once again, I would request you to applaud them, please. Thank you, and Guruji will take over now.
Now we have seen near about entire philosophy and principles. Even I have given some technological points also. Not possible to give all details because this subject is very vast. There are 8 days workshop, but within 8 days also subject is not completed. So those who want more details, they can read the books. The subject is that back to nature. Agriculture sector, that means chemical and organic farming, as are responsible for the global warming and climate change, and also responsible for poisonous food and polluted water and soil. So how to face this problem, what will be the solution? And we have seen the solution is zero budget natural farming, so that we can increase the fertility of the soil continuously, productivity of the soil. We can stop the emission of the greenhouse gases so that the speed of the global warming and climate change will be decreased. And even we are giving the solution for monsoon regulating system, because when we reduce the greenhouse gases emission, ultimately the changing rate of the climate is decreased, no doubt, and we are conserving entire rainwater in the soil. No single drop is flowing upon the soil and will go to the ocean, and by means of the capillary force, that soil moisture will come up again and will get available to the roots of the plants and trees, and without irrigation we can restore the lives of the crop. And we have seen severe drought condition also. Zero budget natural farming crops were alive and chemically grown crops were dried. So we are trying best to give the solutions, no doubt, and I think that we are successful and we will be successful in the future also. This is the duty of the farmer. Okay. What is the duty of the people? Only the agriculture sector has a commitment to stop the emission of the greenhouse gases and to stop the destruction of the natural resources. There will be no any duty of the people, those who are living in the urban area, maybe in service sector, maybe businessman, maybe having another occupations or services. I think that they are also are having the commitment to stop the destruction of the greenhouse gases. What we can do? Maximum the software engineers are participated. I discussed some people, they are not having any land, but they are interested to start agriculture, and they are willing to purchase the land. somebody are willing to leave the jobs. I think that in the family, one person should earn the money. It is very essential. And one person should introduce himself into social work. If entire family will leave the job, then so many problems may be created. So I will give the solution. Those who are having their own lands, don't take decision to immediately leave the job. You first establish the model up to the earning point, and when that model will start to give the earning, the best earning, then you take the decision to do the job. This is the first solution I can give you. Second one, if anyone in the family is in the service sector, he or she is earning the money, then one can leave the job and he can introduce himself into this movement, and I think that it will be the best commitment for the social work. But those who are not having any land, any financial resources, I will suggest them, don't leave the job. You can continue your job. You can continue the business. If you are activist, you can continue the activities. If you are social worker, you can continue your social work. Not necessary to lose your job or your activities. But in Sunday and Saturday, which are the holidays, you can do everything. You can do everything. I will give one example. Mr. Milinda Kale from Pune. He is a software engineer. His colleague Deepak Sote also is a software engineer. They have not left the job. I have suggested them to don't leave the job. They are continuing their jobs. But Saturday and Sunday, they are going to the villages. They are arranging the meetings, seminars of the farmers. They are giving lectures in the school colleges about zero-budget natural farming and the natural life, natural living of life. Even they are motivating this movement on social media very beautifully. And they have a lot of contacts, thousands of contacts in Maharashtra and entire India. So this example, I think that it is an ideal example to those people who are willing to start this movement or motivate this movement or assist this movement. I will request, don't leave your job, but Sunday and Saturday, you can do the lot of work for this movement. You write down his number so that you can contact with him. They are having one model village. They want to create the village as a model village. They are trying best. Even in Pune, in the housing society, the rainwater harvesting model they have established, very beautiful, very beautiful. That society, which are was not having the drinking water, every year lakhs of rupees were wasting in the water tank, but after starting the rain water harvesting, roof water harvesting, now they are self-sufficient in the drinking water. So this is also a solution. Write down his number. Milind Kale, Pune 09890 09890 66 क्या बोर्ड पे मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, लिखने में क्या दिक्कत है? मैं समझ में आ रहा, मैं जो बोलता हूँ आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा, ऐसा लगता है। तो 2 दिन सब खाली चला गया। राइट डाउन 0989066 4321 0989066 4321 09890 674321। अब समझ में आ गया? ठीक है। Why this cancer, diabetes, heart attack, all the deathful diseases are becoming severe problems to the human being day by day? साथियों, maybe farmers are committing suicide, but not only farmers are committing suicides. Those people who are living in big cities, mega cities or towns, those who are having the accounts in the Swiss bank, they are also committing suicide. Only the method is different. Method is different. Farmers are taking endosulfan straight, and you people are taking endosulfan, insecticide and nitrate through the food material, and by means of the cancer, diabetes, heart attack, you are going to heaven. That means you are achieving the moksha prapti. It is a suicide. It is also a suicide. You know, this is the poison I am eating. So also, there is no alternate, you are eating. That means suicide. Suicide. Slow poison, not only slow poison. Because when, in the first day, when you eat the poisonous food, the changes are happened immediately in your body. And what is happened, I will describe. When you people are responsible, those who are chemical practicing farmer, they are responsible because they are feeding the poison to the people through their process. When any farmer are utilizing urea, when the moisture is combined with the urea is now, the mediators split the urea molecules, and urea is converted into ammonia and carbon dioxide. Both are the poisonous gases, and when ammonia, carbon dioxide are circulated in the soil, the entire microorganisms are died by means of the poisonous gases. The hybrid seeds and genetically modified varieties have the mentality to take more than necessity, the nutrients. If suppose you have the hybrid seed, hybrid crop or GM crop, genetically modified. Suppose the roots want 10 gram of nitrate. The hybrid and GM roots are taking double 20 gram nitrate, more than. This ammonia, when it is converted into nitrate by means of the microbial activities, just like Nitrosomonas, Nitrobacter, species of the bacteria, and that nitrate is taken by the roots. Actually, the demand is 10 gram, roots are taking 20 gram. 10 gram is utilized and rest of the 10 gram is in intercellular vacuoles. And also the nitrates are deposited in the vacuole inside the cell, that is intracellular vacuoles. These are the nitrates very poisonous. Topmost poison are the nitrate. हमारी माताएं बहनें शहरों में रहने वाली जो कंज्यूमर्स वुमेन, they purchase tomato, brinjal from the market, lady's finger, and they wash by the water. They think that, okay, what are the residues of the insecticide, they will wash out. But it is not happen, it is not happen. When you spray the insecticide, immediately within 7 seconds, the residues of the insecticide are sucked by the leaves and they are transformed toward the and deposited in the grain, vegetable, and fruits also. And they are deposited inside the cell. There are fat, and that in that fat, these residues of the insecticides and poisons are deposited. When you apply vermicompost is having cadmium, arsenic, mercury, lead, like very poisonous, highly poisonous heavy metals. And those heavy metals are sucked by the roots. And these heavy metals, poisons, are also deposited in the plant body, in the fat, inside the cell. And these are the heavy poisonous material. And when all these poisons are coming inside our body, our resistance power is lost, decreased. Ultimately, we are facing cancer, diabetes, heart attack, deathful diseases. That means to kill the soil microorganisms, to kill the activities of the local earthworm, to kill the birds, and to kill the human by cancer, diabetes, heart attack. And it is done by farmers because actually they are feeding the poisons to the people. But when the farmers will take decision to start zero-based natural farming, we will give available the poisonless, poison-free food to the people. Ultimately, people will not suffer by the deathful diseases, and we will give one best solution, that is poisonless food to the people.